The collective of ancestry spirits is all around us. But who are they? Where do they come from? And what are they busy with? Hello, everyone. Charles and Martina here to discuss the collective of ancestry spirits, who they are, how they work behind the scenes, and how they are helping to co-create the new Earth. Charles, please start and tell us what are the ancestry spirit collectives and who are these beings?
Yes, everyone, welcome. And today we're going to talk more about the collective of the ancestry spirits. We have had several podcasts on ancestry spirits, collective consciousness of ancestors, and we know that spirit is everything. And spirit, the collective ancestors are the wisdom keepers. That is the storage house of all information and knowledge gathered by all creation. It is the memory bank, and part of this is how people are able to tune into some of the records, Akashic records, cosmic records, and are able to find information that exists there already about everything. This is also what we call, in our modern way, the consciousness, the spirit that is always present and full of information and is the cause of all that we see in the physical world. In total, we call this the Great Spirit or the collective that some call God. Something that never changes is the source of creation and manifestation.
Charles, how do they work together?
Spirit is one thing. Spirits appear in different phases and forms to collect information and to create the physical world that we see. The purpose of this creation is to expand the knowledge, to explore new possibilities, and then when the physical learning is done, all forms and all beings return back to the spirit within either one planet, cosmos, or universe. And then the knowledge is digested and new plans are made. Yes.
We have several examples. Maybe we start getting a bit more detailed. So in the beginning, it was quite difficult for me to comprehend and say, yeah, but what is that, right? We humans like to have fixed terms and fixed definitions. And with the collective of the spirits of ancestry, that is basically everything, because every kingdom has ancestry. The master teachers have ancestry. The Intergalactic Federation of Light has ancestry.
Yes.
All the various kingdoms. And that's big. That's really big. Like recently, we also had the AUHELEA Group, which introduced themselves to us.
Yes.
And I first had to wrap my head around that, because who are they? They are light beings from the water world of the cosmic ocean, helping us with consciousness, with wavelengths adjustments. They are also ancestry, as is our mom and dad, our great, 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 great grandfather, uncle, you name it.
Yes. The repository of the spirits and the work that has been done even on our physical plane in the past is now being accessed to us through information coming because of the reconnection of the cosmic communication system our ability to go into the records and also receive the treasuries that has been left for us here by our ancestors. Some of the examples we have, our colleagues are able to download information. Particularly an example is the Acheron crystal cave, where one can go in and connect with the beings that are there and are able to clear away some physical or emotional issues. We have produced how one can do this by themselves as one of the books that is available within the Namas University library of resources that we have.
I mean, there's two actual places on this planet. One is the Acheron cave, that's in the northwestern part of Greece, near the city of Gliki. And in the recent book by the SANAT Kumara, the art book, Creatures and Worlds, there is the Acheron cave portal, which you can use to enter if you find it difficult your own. It's close to a hot springs. The same we have in the Sea of Crete.
Yes.
A healing center just a couple of miles north of the shore of the island Crete in the Mediterranean Sea, where you can see 3 huge tourmaline black pillars that go about 50 yards down to the bottom of the ocean, where there's a healing center, where you meet beings who pick you up to various grottos, amphitheaters, rocking water lilies to get your own frequency and vibrations back into the rhythm of the light. And this place is especially dedicated to the children of the world.
Yes.
And that is all ancestry. These are two wonderful examples how ancestry cares for us.
Exactly. And all you do is go to these places through your mind. And you are in a quiet or meditative state, and use your mind, travel by your mind to these places, and also meet the beings that are there to help and support your healing and your presence.
For those of you, for example, who have read Chronicles of the SANAT Kumara #1, there's Paul the sea lion who shows up, which is actually one of the ancestry beings in the Sea of Crete who helps you to heal. Which brings me to another point, Charles. If we look at the essence, it's about healing oneself first, right? And that
Correct.
means, in essence, you become your own shaman.
Yes. And to do that is not difficult. Once you are connected with your ancestors, you become attuned to thinking of spirit and connecting with them. There are other methods such as connecting with nature, being out in the water, being by the trees, the forest, places where nature spirits are bound, and making the connection. The frequency of our earth is such that now everyone can make connection to these beings and spirits that all around us and connect as one. So Martina, give us some other examples of the collective, spirit collectives that are also working with the Sanat Kumara.
Basically, it's quite simple. You said that in the beginning. Everything is the collective of ancestry spirits. And one day we all return to source.
Yes.
So we have different pools of knowledge in multiple dimensions. And one, for example, is the Intergalactic Federation of Light, which has joined us now.
Correct.
Which now brings the Shambhala Unity Council, with Earth being a pulsar of light, into the whole next level of working its way to a fully functional 5D environment. Without that ancestry connection to the Intergalactic Federation of Light, we wouldn't be there yet. We can also put that in different terminology. As I said in the beginning, we are always eager to have fixed definitions. When I think of ancestry spirits, I think of the whole line that connects every living being, every being that has a soul and comes from the creation of the light back to source. And source is all there is, was, and will ever be. So it's just we complete a circle, we enrich source, and as of that, the new creation comes. So we are supposed to grow wiser and more closer in executing the divine plan. And that from the minutest, quantum particle to the largest spirit being there is.
Yes. So the opportunity for self-healing abound, and we need to look into the resources that we have provided. The AUHELEA Group is here. Underwater beings, light beings who are here to help you. The Sea of Crete, you see the water creatures, and you see Paul, as Martina said, and also other sea creatures, the mermaids also. And the Acheron cave is the same thing. Even with the Intergalactic Federation of Light, you can reach out to any of the groups to help you in your connection and balancing and healing.
Yeah. What I would add is how to safeguard against imposters. Make sure that you take a look in your ego chamber first. So if your intention is purely healing myself, then this is fine, it's neutral. It is not connected with other intentions, like, oh, if I can do this well, I can make a spiritual business of that. Oh, if I can do that well, I can impress so-and-so. Make sure when you heal yourself that the pure intention is just to heal yourself and nothing else.
Yeah.
I think that's the end of it for today.
Okay.
Charles, anything else you want to add?
Yeah, I want to thank everyone for listening and joining us in these episodes. Things are getting quite interesting. In our next episode, we'll talk about 3i Atlas and the artificial intelligence that is now everywhere. See you next episode, everyone.
Thank you, everyone, from my side as well. See you in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.